Hey guys, HDV here and welcome to a brand new video. Today we got the brand new Nintendo Switch 2 Direct and within it, loads of new information about the upcoming console, release date, price, everything like that. We also got a new trailer for Pokemon Legends ZA and also some more updates regarding the brand new Pokemon game. A lot of things to break down today though, so if you're excited for the video, drop a like down below, leave a comment, subscribe if you're brand new, and let's get into the video. So, starting things off, let's go over the new Pokemon Legends ZA info. So, we got the enhanced version update today, we got the trailer today, and then we also got a little bit more information about it regardless. There was actually two big bits of Pokemon information today, but we'll go over the Legends ZA one first. So, we've got Cerebi here tweeting out saying, Cerebi update, Pokemon Legends ZA will have a Nintendo Switch 2 Edition upgrade with improved visuals and resolution compared to the Nintendo Switch version. Now, remember, the console is coming out before Pokemon Legends ZA. If you want to play Pokemon Legends ZA in the best possible way, you buy it for the Switch 2. You get the enhanced version because Switch 1 version is not coming out till much later than the console. So you may as well just get the Switch 2 and then just get the Legends ZA enhanced version for it, which runs so much better. It looks so much nicer. This is also a little update regarding this as well, saying Pokemon Legends ZA is getting a special version for Nintendo Switch 2. It can be purchased separately or upgraded to the original version. So you don't have to buy the Switch 1 version and then upgrade it. You can do that if you want, but you can buy the Switch 2 enhanced version differently. You know, it's all completely different. So luckily, that's an option. But let's take a look at the brand new trailer. Again, it's not a really long one. I still can't believe we got a trailer today, a trailer last week, and then obviously we got the trailer on Pokemon Day. So that's 3 trailers in 5 weeks. Don't think we're going to get anything for a bit now. But this is footage on the Nintendo Switch 2. So we've got Soul Silver right here saying, you know, here's the entire Pokemon Legends ZA clip from the Nintendo Switch 2 edition. I cannot believe how much smoother the FPS is and how much cleaner it looks on Nintendo Switch 2 Hype. Remember, the Switch 2 can go up to 120 frames per second, which is so good. But let's take a look at the trailer. I'm sure you've already seen it, but I wanted to break it down regardless. So we have Prism Tower here for Quasartico Inc. And when you see him running here, like, look how better it looks. Like, the frames per second are so much nice. There's just so much fluidity in this kind of trailer than we saw in the Nintendo Switch 1 version. So we got these buildings here, we got Pin Server Vion, we got this sort of like wild zone here. I'm not sure what number it says there. I can't really see. I don't think it has the number, but it has the pillars. We know that is a wild zone. So you got him running through here, which again just looks so fluid, so nice. And then we have him jumping from this rooftop, flying onto this one, and also Bellsprout. I don't know if Bellsprout was revealed already as a returning Pokemon, but it has been now. You can see that Bellsprout is in fact part of Pokemon Legends ZA. I mean, there's obviously heavy leaks suggesting we're going to get a Mega Victory Bell, so obviously Bellsprout will be in the game, but either way, it's in the game regardless. So on a rooftop as well, which is nice. I don't know how Bellsprout got up there, but it is what it is. So you got him flying over this rooftop here, and then this is the Mega Evolution sort of scene. Again, just so fluid, just so fluid. Like, you can really see the extra frames per second here. And then this is us Mega evolving Ampharos. Would have been so much better if we got a new Mega Evolution in this scene. I don't know why they're holding off so much on showing us the Mega Evolutions, but yeah, either way, we got a little bit more gameplay here of the Mega Ampharos kind of fighting. I don't know why Altaria is getting destroyed in every single trailer, by the way. This is obviously at night, so you can kind of see like the red sort of battle zones and stuff. But Mega Ampharos here using, I think that's Zap Cannon or something maybe, but taking out the Altaria there. And then it gets like a little sort of boost thingy here. I don't know what that is, but there's like a little bit of a boost thing kind of surrounding its feet. But either way, that was the new Nintendo Switch 2 enhanced version of Pokemon Legends ZA. Like I said, it was nice to see a little bit of gameplay, but it was nice to get this confirmation. Remember, this was leaked in the Terra Leak a while ago anyway, so we were heavily expecting this to kind of be in the kind of roster of Nintendo Switch 2 games, but it's nice to finally get confirmation of that. And this, of course, drops the same day as Pokemon Legends ZA drops as well. So that is the Pokemon Legends ZA stuff from the Nintendo Switch 2 Direct. Coming up next, we got another Pokemon update from the Nintendo Switch 2 Direct, and this is all about the Nintendo GameCube. So this is massive because the GameCube was one of my favorite consoles of all time. Wind Waker coming back to the Nintendo Switch. You've got games like Mario Strikers Football, you've got Luigi's Mansion, but as you can see, Pokemon Colosseum and Pokemon XD Gales of Darkness both dropping for the Nintendo GameCube online subscription, and more titles will be added as well. Again, they only seem to be doing spin-offs and stuff. Like, there's no main series games like Colosseum and Gale of Darkness, not main series. Like with the Nintendo Switch, they did Snap, they did Red Rescue Team, they did all these kind of games, and now they're still doing spin-off games in Colosseum and XD Gale of Darkness. But if you have not played these games, oh my god, they are the best. They are so good. You will absolutely love them. I'm so excited for them to be coming back and actually playable. And as well as that, they've got better graphics. You know, it actually says on the Nintendo website that they're not just coming back, but they're coming back with improved graphics and better frames and stuff like that. So it's just going to be even better. Basically like it's not a remake or a remaster, but it kind of has that kind of vibe. It's a Cerebi update. Pokemon Colosseum and Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness will be added to the Nintendo GameCube software on Nintendo Switch 2 online in the future. Again, you can't buy these separately. They are part of the online variation of the Nintendo Switch Online. You can also buy a GameCube controller as well. I think it's about $60 to $65, but it does have, you know, like that feel of the GameCube. Obviously, it looks like the GameCube controller. It comes with the C button as well, as you probably saw from the Direct. But either way, I'm just over the moon about this because these are two things that I wanted to see for the longest of time. I can't believe how much they just didn't tell us on the Pokemon Presents, man. Like, they just kept a lot of information. And the Present stream was obviously really good, but I guess we hadn't seen anything about the game, so they could have showed anything, would have been excited. But either way, that is the kind of games coming to the Nintendo Switch 2, as well as Pokemon Legends EA. Coming up next, we have another Pokemon update to go over, because we have Cerebi here tweeting out saying Cerebi update, Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet are among the Switch games to receive a free update on the Nintendo Switch 2. So usually when you get the kind of enhanced version of the game, let's say you buy Legends EA for Switch 1 and then you get the enhanced version, you have to pay a little bit more to get that enhanced version. We don't know the price of it, probably like $10, $20. But for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, you're going to get a free update. So you do not have to pay anything to get this free update. These updates vary between games, but can include performance boosts among others. I don't know about you, but Pokemon Scarlet and Violet need a bloody performance update. And apparently, it might be getting one. I don't know why they would be giving us a free update for it if it wasn't going to get a performance boost. If it's just going to run as bad as it did on the Switch, then there's no point of putting it on the Switch 2 unless they're going to update it. And then more details to kind of come out of this later. And then we also have this update as well. This was kind of where they've kind of got it from, for free updates for selected Nintendo Switch games. So free updates to improve playability on the Nintendo Switch 2 system will be released for select Nintendo Switch games. By connecting your Nintendo Switch 2 to the internet, you can download free updates that may improve performance or add support for features such as game share in select games. The contents of these free updates will differ depending on the game. So we are getting a free update for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, as you can see. We just don't know the kind of extent of this kind of update and how it's going to run and stuff like that. But it looks like it's going to be alright. It looks like it's going to be decent. I'm expecting a performance boost for these games. So fingers crossed we are able to play Scarlet and Violet how they should have been played on the Switch on the Nintendo Switch 2. Coming up next, let's take a look at the Nintendo Switch 2. So, the release date, June the 5th, is very close. We thought it was going to be coming out in June. A lot of analysts saying June, a lot of people saying around late June, to be fair. But the fact that it's coming out early June is a little bit of a twist in the story of the Nintendo Switch 2, because obviously it's the 2nd of April today, so it's a little over 2 months away from being available. Pre-orders, they start on the 8th of April in Europe, 9th of April in America. I don't know why the days are different. That's what all the different sources are saying. And obviously there's 2 bundles with it as well, which we'll go over the price in a second. But that's kind of the main information about it. Obviously there's a lot of websites you can register interest at for this console. Definitely recommend to do that, because the bundle for Mario Kart is basically like a much cheaper way of getting it if you are going to get Mario Kart. If you're not getting Mario Kart, then you don't have to get it. But if you are getting Mario Kart, it's a much cheaper option. But anyway, June the 5th, 2025 is when the Switch 2 drops. And then let's take a look at the price. So, Cerebi update, the Nintendo Switch will cost £395, $449, or 49,980 yen on launch. So basically, what that means is that's the base console. You can also get the kind of bundle version as well. So The £395 goes to £430. So you're paying £35 more, but you're getting the Mario Kart 9 or whatever it's called, the new Mario Kart game. I can't remember its name, something about World. You basically get that for half the price, because Nintendo Switch 2 games are like $75, $80, which is really expensive, but you're basically getting it for half price if you get the bundle. So if you're going to get Mario Kart 9, you may as well get the bundle because you're saving half price on the game. So yeah, the UK version goes from $395 to $430. The American version goes from $449 to $500 with the bundle, and then I think euros wise, I think it's like 460 euros for the base console, and there's like 5-10 euros for the bundle. So I don't know why euros are so much more expensive, but it's definitely the cheapest in the UK, 100%, which is good for me because I live here. But yeah, that's basically like the different kind of price points and stuff like that, and what you are going to be expected to be paying. You have the Pro controller, which is coming in at around $80, so it's basically the same price as a game, which is a bit unfortunate. And I think the GameCube controller is about $55 to $60 as well. So if you're buying everything, you're going to be spending a lot of money. And of course, games itself, like Mario Kart's like $80, Donkey Kong $80. Like they're all really expensive. I don't know. Like the console is good because it's relatively cheap, but everything else is so expensive. But anyway, that's the release date and all the price points and stuff. We also have the Nintendo Switch 2 UI as well. This is how the Nintendo Switch 2 menu will look. This is a massive L, in my opinion. It looks exactly the same. I'm really hoping it has themes and stuff like that, but the fact that it just looks very bland and it just looks very much the same. You've obviously got Nintendo Switch Online here. You've got the C button. Obviously, the C button is used for, you know, party chat, everything like that. Again, I don't need to go over it because I know you watched the Nintendo Direct, but it's basically like party chat, stuff like that. You have this, which I think is news. You got the Nintendo eShop. You got your images here. This I think is like kind of DS download play that was also revealed in the Switch Direct, where you can basically like play the game on another Switch. Joy-Cons here, you got SD card settings and then power off, and then you got the time, battery. Like it's literally the same, which is really unfortunate. I was really hoping for a really cool UI. As long as we get themes, it'll be better, but it's still a little bit meh, a little bit unfortunate in my opinion. But anyway, that's the price, pre-order, release date, everything like that, and the UI for the Nintendo Switch 2. And then finishing things off for today, we have a couple of more kind of specs to go over about the Nintendo Switch 2, and as well as that, as I'm recording this video, it's also gone live on how much the upgrades are going to be as well. So we'll quickly go over the upgrades and then we'll go over the actual like hardware stuff. So based on the Japanese prices, it seems that the Nintendo Switch 2 kind of editions upgrades, they're going to cost around $10 for the smaller upgrades like Zelda, and then they're going to cost about $20 for the bigger ones with the new DLC like content like Kirby and Mario Party. So around $10 to $20 for upgrading a game from the Switch 1 version to the Switch 2 version, which again is what we were expecting. It's literally what I said earlier on in the video before I knew this information. So yeah, you're looking at around $10 to $20 for the upgrade price. I mean, you kind of spend a lot of money in loads of different avenues here, but it's just, it is what it is. It's going to be very pricey. It's expensive, man. Being a gamer is expensive nowadays. But anyway, let's go over the more like fully detailed stuff. So there's a post on Go Nintendo saying, following the Nintendo Direct, Nintendo has shared a full spec breakdown of the Nintendo Switch 2. Here's some of the most important parts. So the internal battery is a lithium battery 5220 mAh. Battery life approximately 2 to 6.5 hours. These are rough estimates. The battery life will depend on the games you play. So 2 obviously sounds terrible, but I assume that you're playing that handheld with the highest possible specs, 120 frames per second, everything on to like full max, you know, power. But 2 hours is still a little bit, I was expecting a little bit longer than that, to 6.5 hours. Again, I only ever really played docked anyway, so it doesn't really matter to me, but you know, if you're going on like a train journey or if you're going on a car journey or something and you want to play the Switch 2, you might not be able to play it the whole way there. It says micro SD express card slot compatible with micro SD express cards up to 2 terabytes. Maximum of 3840 by 2164K resolution at 60 FPS TV mode, and then it supports 120 FPS when 1920 by 1080 or 2560 by 1440 resolutions are selected. Supports HDR10 and then maximum 920 by 1080 resolution in tabletop mode and handheld mode following screen resolution. So those are the kind of the main specs that you're going to be really looking at. And then I also wanted to go over this as well, which is another bit of bad news regarding the Nintendo Switch 2 physical game cards. So of course the physical game cases, they're more expensive than digital, and this is another reason as to why that's quite bad. So it says Nintendo has confirmed that some Switch 2 games won't have the game on the cart. The cartridge will only be used as a license check and the game will need to be downloaded. So game key cards are different from regular game cards because they don't contain the full game data. Instead, the game key card is your key to downloading the full game to your system via the internet. After it's downloaded, you can play the game by inserting the game key card into your system and starting up like a standard physical game card. And here's what game key card packaging looks like. So this isn't every single game, but some of the games, you're going to have to buy the case, buy the card, pop it into your Switch, download it, and then you're going to have to put in the game card every single time, but the game card doesn't have the game. So if you wanted to then go and sell it, I guess you could still download it and stuff, but you're still going to need the game card every single time. So it works in that sense as it does with physical, but it doesn't actually have the game on the physical card, which I don't think that sounds very good. But anyway, that's all the kind of stuff that I wanted to go over. There's probably more stuff that's going to drop throughout the day, but I think that's all the major important points. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, drop a like down below. It's trying to hit 500 likes, really helps out. Leave a comment with your thoughts on anything we covered in today's video, the new Legends EA stuff, all the Switch 2 stuff. Are you going to be getting it straight away, or are you going to be putting off for a little bit? But yeah, subscribe if you're brand new, ring the notification bell. Have a great rest of your day, and until next time,